Everybody. 1.17 came out. We got good news. The added stuff. We got bad news. They didn't add what they said they were going to add. Hey guys, so I've noticed quite a bit of people have been skipping over my videos, and you know, that's bound to happen in YouTube, but for the small amount of people that actually watch these videos, they kind of click off pretty fast. So just, if you guys want to show some support, remember watching the video all the way through is a great way of doing that. Another great way is liking the video and subscribing. So it would be great to see you, if you're not subscribed, to hit that subscribe button down below and the like button if you enjoyed this video. And it would show me a tremendous amount of support. When I see that subscriber count go up, it makes me feel super happy on the inside that somebody out there clicked that subscribe button. That's it. Enjoy the rest of the video. So, you might be thinking, well, why would they do that? Well, apparently, they were still having some bugs with the new caves, quote, caves and cliffs, okay? They're having some bugs, right? Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, we're just not going to add it this update and still call it the Caves and Cliffs update. Thanks, Mojang. Anyways, so, as I said, they did add stuff to 1.17, but it's not what we were expecting, okay? We were expecting big, new designs, caves, and mountains. And pretty much all the biomes would change, right? They'd be all different now, and they'd look more amazing, right? And this has been needed since Minecraft came out. I mean, the biomes are pretty plain, right? We've been speedrunning the same biomes. We've been playing the same survival worlds in the same biomes. They're pretty much, you know, generated the same, right? I mean, it looks like Minecraft generation. And we were promised that it was going to get updated in 1.17. That was the whole thing. 1.17 was based on they're going to change the landscape and cave structure of the entire game. And yeah, 1 week before Microsoft announced that, you know, it was coming out, Mojang should I say, they were like, yeah, we're gonna give you some things, but we're not gonna give you all of it. So essentially, if you want to play actual 1.17, the snapshot was actual 1.17. What they added was not 1.17, okay? So, let's see what they added to this new update called the Caves and Cliff update. Okay, so we're going to take a peeky peek here at what they added to Minecraft 1.17. So, as you can see, they completely retextured every ores. Now, this is pretty cool, and I mean, all the ores have been the same since, you know, the beginning of Minecraft, right? The only issue is that by retexturing, you know, all the ores and stuff, that should take no time theoretically, right? It should take 0 time at all, because the most stupid Minecraft player that joins could make a texture better than this in less time than what Mojang has done. All they have to do is know how to use freaking Paint 3D, and they can make a texture for a block. You just go into the Minecraft file, drag the picture out of the file, open it in Paint 3D, and then retexture the block. It's that easy. Anyways, they've added these new blocks called Deep Slate, and when you place it down, you get that distinct sound. Yeah, that sound was taken from the the piglin places, the bastions. Yeah, that exact same sound file. They might have modified it ever so slightly. It's the exact freaking same thing. Anyways, that kind of makes me mad because, I mean, it does sound cool, but come on, you can make a new sound file. It doesn't take that much. They've added deep slate of everything, which I'm pretty sure you need an iron pickaxe to mine. I think that's a cool idea. It's just like, it's useless right now because there's no like deep dark or anything where deep slate could actually be unless they like replaced bedrock. Let's mine down here real quick. Yeah, look at that. So no deep slate stuff has been added. It goes all the way down to bedrock. So they have not added any deep slate anything. It's just for decoration purposes right now. So from what I'm seeing here, it's completely unobtainable in survival, which I could be wrong, right? Anyways, moving on. Let's move on to the raw gold and iron ore here. Now, usually when you break an iron block, it gives you an iron block, right? That's been a thing forever, since the beginning of the game. But now, when you break the iron or gold, it gives you raw iron, which I actually like this idea, and it's pretty interesting this implement. It has pissed some people off, but, you know, considering the majority of the people who play Minecraft, this is something that's needed to be in the game for many updates from now. I think it's a good idea. I like this part of the update, but everything else is just like, come on, retexturing ores, duplicating ores. This is what they call a lot of effort, okay? It took them like 6 months to design this, okay? Okay, they had 6 months to make some new blocks, some new textures, you know? Pretty simple stuff. The other thing we have that they probably wasted all their time on for no reason is copper. It is a cool block for building, but it's pretty useless. I mean, they only added like one thing that it can be used for, and that's the lightning rod. Other than that, you can make blocks out of it. Oh, how cool. We have copper blocks now. Let's take a look at the copper blocks. You know, there's a lot of different stages, not going to lie. Waxed copper, and it oxidizes. That's probably the part that they wasted all their time on, was the freaking copper. Look at, they've added 9, 18, 30. They've almost half a chest of just copper. This is absurd. I need a break. So, after the copper incident, you know, they did add some other stuff, like the amethyst, but there's no way to get this yet, because there's no deep dark yet, because they were like, yeah, it's still experimental. We'll add it in the next update. Okay, so they did add some other things other than the blocks, right? We got glow berries. We got the glow squid, of course, which I don't have in here. There's the, I don't want to even pronounce that, but I'm going to say how it's pronounced on the screen right now. They added the lightning rod, which is pretty cool. And the spyglass, there is no reason to add this to the game. They probably put like a week of effort into this. No reason. It does not need to be in the game. Look, it doesn't even... Oh, it does zoom in. Oh, that's cool. It zooms in a little bit. So they fixed one thing. A couple days ago, me and my friend were testing with the spyglass, and it didn't zoom in at all. So they must have added this recently in a patch update. That's... You know, it's useless because Optifine has zoom built into it, though I don't have Optifine installed on here. It has zoom into it. So, I mean, unless you want to go into the microscopic realm with your Optifine zoom and your spyglass, this is not really that useful. They just wanted to make people not use Optifine, right? Anyways. Okay. We have the... I still don't want to pronounce that. Glow berries. There's the glow squid, which look cool. There was one other thing. It's the glowing item frame, which, I mean, doesn't really glow that much. Oh, yeah, they have the glow Lincoln, too. But guess what? It's not implemented because they said no to this. They were like, yeah, we're not going to add half of everything we said that we're going to add. You know, it's perfectly fine. It's just, you know, everything's not going to be in here. This isn't glowing, by the way. I know a normal item frame looks bad, but say I put a block in here. Well, the block's not going to glow. See, look, it's just a cooler version of an item frame. Somebody could texture this in a couple of minutes. Okay. And it looks like they added a bunch of different leaves and stuff. This looks like something from a mod. I can't even place it. I don't know where it gets placed, but I don't really care either. This looks like a mod. What the heck? Okay, so they've added some new grasses that aren't even in the game yet because they haven't updated to caves and cliffs like they said they were. Anyways. Okay. The main thing about this update, though, that everybody was like, ooh, it's a big update, other than the caves and cliffs, was the goat. And it's just a retextured, more detailed sheep. They took the sheep and were like, okay, add a few tweaks to the skin to make it look cool, right? Right? Add a new sound file, right? Right? Add some horns. Adjust the head movement. And now all of a sudden it's a sheep. I swear. Okay, so this has the head of the horse and the body of the sheep, right? Stop looking at me. And then they just added some extra girth to it. But it's the same thing. And guess what? It doesn't drop anything. Nothing. It's useless. I'm not going to use this. I don't want to go. Oh, did it just? No, it didn't drop something. They might drop something. I don't know. Pretty useless. Goat, you know. I would like to see in the future mobs added that actually benefit to the game. Like the warden that we were supposed to have. But, you know, Minecraft is like, yeah, we're not going to give you that quite yet. It's the freaking Caves and Cliffs update, and there's no Caves and Cliffs. This isn't a Caves and furthermore, they added it's Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Part 1 of Caves and Cliffs. Part 1. Which means there's going to be a Part 2. Which this has never happened before in the history of Minecraft. There's never been a Part 2 to an update. So what the heck are you doing? My friends tell me that, you know, it's not going to be, the Caves and Cliffs update's not going to be 1.17. It's going to be 1.18. Because freaking Mojang's like, yeah, it's not ready yet. So we're not going to give it to you. Just give it to us and fix it. That's why you have like 16.1, 16.2, 16.3. Those are bug updates. Just add it. And then fix the bugs. One of my other friends was like, yeah, they didn't add the Caves and Cliffs because, you know, the staff team was getting stressed out at Mojang. It's freaking Microsoft. You guys can hire more people on the spot. It's not like there's a lack of people willing to work on the freaking biggest game in the world. Yeah. Now you know my side of it. It's Minecraft 1.17, also known as the GOAT update. I will never call it the Caves and Cliffs update because there's no Caves and Cliffs. It's just the GOAT update. Simple. Anyways, that's my little introduction on 1.17. So, thanks for tuning in to hear me yell at myself. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with you, Mojang. Not gonna lie. You did add some cool stuff, but, like, copper? Really? That's always been, like, a big modded thing, was copper. And, you know, now they've just really ruined it. I guess mods are going to have to change now and add, like, they're going to have to integrate with 1.17 copper so that you can craft, like, electrical circuits and all that with the vanilla copper. But it's pretty useless in my opinion. There's no copper armor added. Copper tools or whatever. I'd like to see copper tools get like smashed in between stone and iron. That would be interesting. But I just don't see a use for it. Nobody's gonna use copper that often unless they're making like the freaking Statue of Liberty or something. So I don't want to be negative, but like this is disappointing. I've never seen an update with such a little amount of work put into it as this one. In 1.16, we got new monuments, a complete nether revamp, and now all of a sudden, like, yeah, we're just going to give you a couple of blocks and a couple of mobs and then call it good. Yeah, that's, yeah. 1.13, they completely redid the ocean. And I was like, that's pretty epic. They added new mobs, they added kelp, they added freaking a monument under the water, like random monuments to spawn around shipwrecks. That's all amazing stuff. They added bees in the next update. And that was pretty cool, because now, like, that improved redstone with the honey blocks. And that was, like, a huge thing for redstoners, because now they could make machines that are way more compact and could do way more stuff just with those honey blocks. And I thought that was amazing. And then, you know, here we are, 1.17. Yeah, we're just gonna give you, you know, a couple chests of blocks. We're just gonna copy over blocks. Oh, by the way, you can't even get these blocks in survival. You gotta get them in creative only. And we're gonna give you a couple of mobs, you know, like a wolf hybrid of a water wolf, and, you know, a lightning rod that activates redstone when lightning strikes, which, how common is that? And then glow fruit, glowing stuff. And we're not gonna give you any cave stuff. No new boss like was promised. No new items like was promised. No new boss drops that was promised. Nope, nope, none of that. We're just gonna give you, the freaking blocks. Yeah, disappointing. But, you know, I expect way more from the next update. So we'll have to stay tuned for 1.18, quote unquote, the Caves and Cliffs update, part 2. Now, I want to avoid turning this video into a negative point of view, but I'm just comparing and contrasting what Mojang has done in the past compared to what they're doing right now. This is not a hate video. I don't hate what they've done with the update. I gave a lot of insight on, you know, the good stuff that they added and the stuff that they didn't add. This is a complete neutral video. I'm not trying to be negative towards Mojang. I don't want negative comments in the comment section saying, you know, oh, well, they, you know, they tried their best or whatever. No, they could have done better. And I expect them to do better. After Mojang was purchased by Microsoft, I have had high expectations, and they've fulfilled those every single update until this one, which is really showing you what their effort is like. They don't have a very high effort scale. They aren't willing to, you know, put out as much as could be put out. So, you know, this is disappointing, but also, you know, you added some pretty cool stuff. Good job for you. Thanks for watching this video, though, and if you want more stuff like this when the next update comes out, feel free to leave a like on the video and put a comment in the comment section saying your opinion on Minecraft 1.17, the GOAT update.